Hello, my little Willy. In today's tutorial, you will learn how to knit the Eiffel Tower stitch pattern. I think it's a beautiful stitch, really easy to do. You just need to know how to knit, how to purl, and I'll teach you how to do the yarn over and purl two together to create the little base of the tower. It's not a reversible stitch. This is the other side of the work. But it doesn't look bad at all. It's just like stocking stitch with some lines in reverse stuck in it. Because it's a large pattern, it can be used, for example, to knit a blanket or a placemat or table runner. If you decide to knit any kind of project that needs to stay flat, just add a nice edge on each side of the piece. So, it's time to knit a beautiful swatch. Grab your needles, a little bit of yarn, and let's get started. Firstly, we need to cast on multiples of 8, for example, 8 times 2, 16, plus 2 edge or selvage stitches. So I'm going to cast on 18. First row, right side of the work. We start with knit 1, the edge stitch. Now we have to purl 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here comes the repeat. The repeat is what you will find between asterisks on the written instructions. Remember, you can find my patterns on my website, sewwoolly.net, and there is a link for you below this video on the description box, just below the title of the video. Okay, the repeat is yarn over. We're doing the yarn over this way because now we have to purl 2 stitches together. So, purl 2 together and purl 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and knit 1, the edge stitch. But only on this first row, I like to work it through the back loop. So I'm going to knit the last one only on this first row through the back loop. Why? Because this way we can avoid a huge loop there. Second row, wrong side of the work, we start with purl 1, the edge stitch or selvage stitch. Now we have to knit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here comes the repeat. Knit 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, purl 1. We're going to purl the yarn over, you see? Okay, that's the repeat. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and purl 1, the edge stitch. From now on, we're going to knit what we see. When we see the bump, we purl. When we see the V, we knit. So, row 3, we start with knit 1, the edge stitch. Now, purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here comes the repeat. Knit 1, you see this is the base of the Eiffel Tower. Purl 7, If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, knit 1. Row 4, as per row 2, we're going to again knit what we see, or knit the knits and purl the purls. We start with purl 1, the edge stitch. Now we have to knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here comes the repeat. Knit 7, and purl 1. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, purl 1, the edge stitch. Row 5, as per row 3, we're going to knit 1, the edge stitch. Now purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here comes the repeat. Knit 1, purl 7. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and knit 1, the edge stitch. Row 6, as per rows 2 and 4, we start with purl 1, the edge stitch, knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here comes the repeat. Knit 7, purl 1. That's it. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and purl the last, the edge stitch. Row 7, as per rows 3 and 5, we start with knit 1, the edge stitch, purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here comes the repeat. Knit 1, purl 7. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and knit 1, the edge stitch. Row 8 is an easy one. We just have to purl every stitch. So purl across the row, and I'm going to speed it up. Row 9. Now we're going to change the place of the Eiffel Tower. We start with knit 1, the edge stitch. Now we have to purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here comes the repeat. The repeat is purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yarn over, same way as before, because we need the working yarn here in front of us. Purl 2 together and purl 2, 1 and 2. And that's the repeat. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and net 1, the last one, the edge or selvage stitch. Row 10, we start with purl 1, the edge stitch. Now we have to net 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here comes the repeat. Net 3, 1, 2, 3, purl 1, the yarn over, net 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the repeat. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with net 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and purl 1, the edge stitch. Row 11, we start with net 1, the edge stitch, purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here comes the repeat. Purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, knit 1, this is the base of the Eiffel Tower, purl 3, 1, 2, and 3. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and net 1, the edge or selvage stitch. Row 12, as per row 10, we start with purl 1, the edge stitch, net 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here comes the repeat. Net 3, you can see the 3 V's here, 1, 2, 3, purl 1, because we have a bump here, net 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the repeat. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with net 4, and purl 1, the edge or selvage stitch. Row 13, as per row 11, we start with net 1, the edge stitch. Now we purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here comes the repeat. Purl 4, 2, 3, 4, net 1, the Eiffel Tower, purl 3, 1, 2, and 3. That's the repeat. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with purl 4, 4, net 1, the edge stitch. Row 14. As per rows 10 and 12, we start with purl 1, the edge stitch, knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here comes the repeat. Knit 3, 1, 2, 3, purl 1, knit 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the repeat. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with knit 4, 2, 3, 4, and purl 1, the edge or selvage stitch. We're almost done. Row 15, as per rows 11 and 13, we start with knit 1, the edge stitch, purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here comes the repeat. Purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, knit 1, the Eiffel Tower, purl 3, 1, 2, and 3. That's it. That's the repeat. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there are 5 stitches left, ending with purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and knit the last one, the edge stitch. Row 16. This is the last one. As per row 8, we're going to purl across the row. Just purl every stitch, and I'm going to speed it up. So these 16 rows create the pattern. Repeat them until the desired length is reached. When finished, we have 2 options. We can bind off purlwise after row 15, facing the wrong side of the work, of course, or you can bind off purlwise after row 7. It's up to you. So this is everything for today, my little woolly. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and happy knitting!